Often in boat ownership, there are projects, more often than not. So coming across, well, there was a project I know that had been a problem. I'd already fixed the port side. The main bulkhead had became detabbed, untabbed. It's where the bulkhead, this being my main bulkhead, attaches to the hull of the boat. Not going to be possible to see here until I open the closet, and you can see obviously here it's supposed to be touching the floor. It is not touching the floor. So where it is supposed to be fiberglassed to the bulkhead, back here, so to pull this piece out, you'll be able to see this tabbing is no longer attached to the bulkhead. This is where my upper and lower shroud, this is the chain plate, penetration through the deck. Oh, I knew there was a little rot back here from something a long time ago because this is dry. We've had a ton of rain lately. The trick now is going to be how to get this bulkhead back down to the floor. It's no longer attached to the rigging. It is, but it's extremely loose. My mast is hanging very far to one side. I'll go outside and take a look at that. Come to find out, I have very strange rigging on this boat. Most of it, your turnbuckle would be in the center, and then you adjust it to the rigging. This one, the bolt is in the center, and the turnbuckles are on the outside. I don't know. Never seen one like that. So if you look up the mast, you can see how bowed to port we are, because I only loosened one side. I think it'll be alright. But now the trick of how to get the bulkhead down. And you can see here, that little lip is there, and where this is shifted, and where this other piece of the bulkhead has kind of shifted. So once this is back down, right here is the other part. Once that's back down, that stuff should line up a lot better. Just got to figure out how to get that back down there. Yeah, so let's get busy on that. A little DIY trick. I want to tap these out, which I could probably do without hurting the threads. I certainly don't want to hurt the threads. So turn your nut past your bolt. A little tighter than I thought. No problem. It's out, threads are fine. If you ever have to cut something like that, put a nut on there, cut it, take the nut off, and you'll re-thread it where you boogered it up cutting it. That was better. I'm not having to tap that very hard, so there's my chain plate. I don't have to take this out, but I'm going to, because they just cut a square hole in the deck. What I'm going to do, so it doesn't leak again, which is probably where all this came from, I'm going to kind of taper the edges of it and gouge it out a little bit more, so when I refill it with my sealant, I use Boat Life, so when I refill it with the sealant, it will come all the way through rather than just surface. So let's get those bolts out. Yay! Get crap all over my nice new cushions. Oh, these are my nice new cushions, by the way. Of course, I got lots of pillows because this is where I live. These are my nice new cushions. I'm sticking out. Had a friend do those for me. No rust. Very happy. You ever watch Sail Life? course you watch Sail Life. If you watch my videos, I'm sure you've seen Sail Life. He videos everything, does a wonderful job at it. I don't know how, because it takes so much longer. So I'm going to take all this wood out of here. Because there's not enough room for me, you, the camera, to be in here. So I'm going to take all that wood out and then we'll get back to it. You ever had that feeling before a project? You just know there's a reason you don't want to do it, and it's more than this is going to be a lot of work. So I didn't, cut the video off a few seconds ago. Well, that tore off pretty easy. I wish the rest of it would. But this is my bulkhead. This is what keeps the mast standing up. And I got up here, well, it's just the veneer. It's not a big deal. That's okay. Oh, it's not. So, because there was a leak for a long time, this is okay. This is still really solid up here, right up to about here. So something was leaking, hitting the shelf, coming down, and I don't know for how far. How nice is that? That's what you want to see on a sailboat. There's your problem. They make some stuff to replace rotten wood, but I don't think that it's going to adhere so much that it's going to fix this. If you have a leak on your boat, boys and girls, fix it. If you don't, you're going to pay for it one way or the other. Alright. Well, we got what we got. I'm going to keep tearing into it. It's Monday. I took the day off, so this is all I got planned for the day. Other than hopefully taking a bike ride this afternoon. Yeah. Don't know. Don't quite know what to do with this one. We'll figure it out. It's part of boating. So far, it's about 1.5 feet of rot. I haven't gotten down any further. What I'm thinking, I was thinking, how hard would it be to take part of the closet out? This piece here, anything that just attaches the face. So, don't think, well, you have to get the top off and that trim right there off so you could actually get the bulkhead out. Because there's obviously not a whole lot of room right here, so it would have to come out at an angle. So this front piece, the top piece, which is for Mike up here, not a big deal. And then my damn fireplace will have to come off. That's not a huge deal either. And then whatever attaches it to the cabinetry here, and then just pull it back. Thinking what I could do, get some of that rot repair, dig as much of this out as I can, fill it in, and then just take my tabbing way out here. If I didn't want to replace the whole bulkhead. I couldn't imagine what that sheet of wood would even cost. A couple $100. I guess that's pretty minimal. Yeah, I guess the cost of that, it's just the labor. And even that's not a big deal. Except I live here. It's a real pain in the ass to tear your house apart when you're living in it. What a freaking mess, though. Definitely more solid there. If it's only that. It's only that. like it when it does that. Yeah. All of it. Yeah. Oh, man. Get a clank. Alright. That's all we got. See the light up there where the gel coat's thinner. Pretty tight against the hole. Completely rotted. Very tight against the hole right here. That's nice. Started to get our gap down through here. Look at that monster. I can feel air coming through that reef. But then kind of surprisingly, sorry about the herky-jerky camera, we're almost on the floor down here. You can see we're only a quarter-inch up. Out here, we are way up. Maybe it doesn't sit completely flush on the floor. I'm not sure, honestly, how much it has lifted. Looks like we can't go out anymore there. You really can't go out anymore much up here. And that, I think, is just piss poor cutting. What to do about this? Let's see. Let's poke at her. Yeah. At least that's nice and solid. We don't have to worry about that. That'll hold the rigging up in a good storm. Alright. I guess the option is to replace the entire bulkhead. So we're back to that, because that's the fiberglass on the other side. That's still got a little wood there. We still got some wood. No, there's the fiberglass. So, my experienced viewers, what's your opinion? I'm going to try to get this posted today. I guess. Trying to find an alternative to replacing the bulkhead that I don't think exists. Damn it. That sucks. That sucks. Did I mention that sucks? Been thinking about taking the door off here to make it a lot easier, plus get a little more airflow in here. It's the coolest day we've had in a long time, but it's hot digging through this. Fiberglass and dead wood all over me. So there we go. I will end it on that one. I'll try to get this uploaded this evening and tell me what you think. Tell your friends, if you know other sailors. Pass along my channel. I think I've got 220 subscribers. My day off and the phone's ringing again. So we'll chat to you guys later. Thanks.